Tell Kai, when you hear me, Kai got me. Right, and then when we're live, you tell me, Asian. We're live? Okay, good. Welcome to the Sailing Park. We're already in progress with the first of the Munster Cricket Association tournament matches. Here is Harrison bowling a ball that didn't get up much at all. It kept all along the ground. I'm going to run through the teams for you. I'll tell you, the umpires are not playing around. The teams have their colors. They were out training early. Live Islands was here. The scorers are here. We've had 2 deliveries bowled. Travis Harrison, who's back from a stint in the UK, he's here. And we're going to be playing 16 matches. I'll run through those matches for you in a bit as well. So lots of information to give you, but we're in the course of over number 1. The strikers, they won the toss and chose to field. Spartans are batting in their red. Here is he, up to the wicket, ball, and it's a wide delivery outside the off stump, flashing and missing outside the off stump was Joshua Grant. His opening partner is Kristen Yearwood, and of course the strikers have decided to. Let me run through the Spartans first because they're batting. It's Jamal KB, Joshua Grant, Clinton Reese, Kristen Yearwood, Dino Baker, Theodore Fry, Detroit Rogers, Rashawn Fenton, Nehemiah Young, Leon Williams, and Travon Pollard. That's the team for Spartans. It's Harrison up to the wicket, ball to Grant, a good delivery, just an about off stump as well, holding a very good line so far in the first over. Harrison, who is really a young, promising, upcoming fast bowler for the Munster setup, and of course we are proud of him to have gone off in the UK. I want to big up all the folks who are joining us on our Live Islands YouTube. Live Islands YouTube, and of course you can communicate to us on our Live Islands Facebook and just send any messages. We'll be having that checked and we'll probably hear what you have to say. It's Harrison from the far end up through, get the ball to Grant, gets a full pitch delivery, could be single. No, did they? They didn't run, so it's another dot ball there. A foolish delivery, might have tried a slow one there. So it's Zawan the White captain, Jason Peters, Kajwan Sullivan, Steven Rodney, Warren Smith, Aidan Livan, Jamal Williams, Travis Harrison, Chris Elton Jules, Irvin Liebird, and of course Oswald Moraine, who's back. Here is he, up to the wicket, is Harrison getting a good delivery outside of the out, caught behind. That one bounced, moved, and he was fishing outside the off stump, caught a snapper or an edge or bite, and it's out, caught behind. So Travis Harrison looking good, really staying on that off stump line, and he's gotten the reward. That one was quicker. That one was quicker. The one before was a slow delivery, a slow attempt at a slow delivery, but Harrison looks really good. He bowled out an over of concentrated off stump line, and that one was a bit closer, moving away from the batsman, and the first wicket is back in the pavilion for Spartans. So they've lost Grant, caught at the wicket of the bowling of Travis Harrison for a duck, 1 round duck, and so I can tell you that the strikers have struck in their first over out in the field. It's going to be Aidan Livan to pick up the bowling from the commentary box end. Don't forget, tomorrow we also have cricket. It's the 2020 version, the start of the 2020 version. We have 8 matches in each version, so it's 8 weekends of cricket. As we see, who's this batsman coming out here? Can someone tell me who's this? Who's batting here? That looks a different play. Oh, Reese, he's tall. He looks clearer. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the sun. Well, a bright red helmet. Maybe happy to be playing for the Spartans. That helmet seems to fit the scene. It's going to be Kristen Yearwood, who's going to be facing up to Aidan Livan. Livan, who struggled somewhat last year with his run-up and really with some no balls and didn't get it right. Didn't get it right last year. But nevertheless, we have real cricket action here. Here is Aidan Livan, away from us here at the commentary box end. Goes up, bowls to, and yeah, with his getting a delivery, a shout for caught behind, but nothing there. Umpire says not out, and it's a wide. Wide. We have a shift in our commentary position. Kai, we're now on the right side, left side, and the scores are on the right side. They're closer to the interior, and we're closer to the door. So it's going to be Aidan Livan. First delivery up the score. I'm not seeing anything on my monitor yet, but I think it's two or three for no loss. Here is a just shot delivery slapped into the onside. He's going to get run. They're running hard for one, and well fielded by Moran there as well, and getting it back in, but not before the batsman could return for two. So Yod off the mark. The score now 4 or 5. 4 for no loss. 4 for 1. Yes, I forgot that Grant was dismissed of the last ball of the last over. And right, Kai, are we looking good? Right, we're looking good. I'm not seeing anything on my monitor, so that's why I have to go according to anything that's going on here. Here is live on, continuing from the commentary box, and goes up past the umpire just about now to bowl to Yearwood. Yearwood is getting a wide delivery. He's tried to pound it into the turf, but hit the turf too hard and too far down, and it's no run. One more, so it's 5. 5 for 1 in over number 2. We're playing the 50th over version. I want to welcome all the folks who are tuning in. And I want to say thank you to my good friend Kumar Radney and the Antigua Cricket Association for really stepping up to the plate and helping out MCA. Here's another delivery shot. He's pulling to the onside again. He's going to get another single as the one the white runs around and fields. So one more to the total. It moves to 6. And the score 6 for 1 in over number 2. As Livan seems to be struggling again. It's a bit damp out there because you could see where he's running up the foot marks. The foot marks are there. 6 for no loss. A very hot day here in Montserrat. Very hot. Humid as well because I'm sweating in the commentary box and the windows are open. No breeze at all. It's going to be live on to continue from the commentary box in the over number 2. Really hot. Ah, wow. I tell you, real Caribbean day this one. Here is Livan up to the wicket to bowl to the new batsman Reese. Reese is coming up forward and getting a delivery. You could give him the benefit of the doubt in the end because he might have shouldered his arms and it went through to the keeper. There's no damage done. 6 for 1 over number 2. Pretty long over here by Livan, and we really need to step up his game as we see Livan continues from the commentary box in. Real lovely day for cricket. Comes up now, bowls to Reese. Reese is getting one up in the man the pod. There's a loud shout, not out, says umpire. I think that one bounced a bit more and it was heading over the bails, so really no damage done. Still one delivery left in this over. A very long over. This might be the 8th, 9th ball of this over, I'm not sure. So only 4 balls bowled? No, it should be 5. Right, so there should be, it was 2 wides in the over, so really have some work to do. It's live on. We need my monitor. Here is live run. Up to the wicket, the ball 2, and he's steering it into the offside, not getting a run as Warren Smith swoops in and fields, and there is no run. Looks like that's 5th delivery gone. And 6 without loss. We're in over number 2. Very humid, hot day. And a bit sticky over here. We're looking for, as my good technician just battles away his iPad. Here is live and up to the wicket to bowl 2, and Reese is to the measure of it, playing it up on the offside, and there is no run. That brings us to the end of over number 2. So at the end of 2 overs, the scoreline reads 6 for no loss, 6 for 1. Forget that Joshua Grant went back in the pavilion pretty quickly. It was too quick for me to even remember. And I don't have my monitor. I'm waiting on my monitor. And so I will just run through the sides again. Strikers are on the right: Jason Peters, Kashwan Sullivan, Stephen Rodney, Warren Smith, Aidan Livan, Jamal Williams, Travis Harrison, Chris Elton Jews, Irvin Liebert, and Oswald Moraine. For the Spartans, Jamal Kirby, Joshua Grant, Clinton Reese, Kristen Yearwood, Dina Baker, Theodore Fry, Ditcher Rogers, Rashawn Fenton, Nehemiah Young, Leon Williams, and Trevor Pollard. I think if we had to say whether or not this looks like there's an over power of bowling on one side. Is what I'm looking at here. A lot of bowlers on this other side. Even Warren can bowl. Wow, they might have everybody here can bowl except the keeper, maybe. Wow, 10 bowlers on one side. Anyways, we'll get back to that. As Harrison, it is from the far end to continue to bowl to. You would flipping at it, and there's a wide signal. So there's a movement. There's some appreciable movement as well. The ball is hitting the seam and moving. And clearly, Harrison would need to adjust his line to the left-hander. We saw in the last ball of the final over before, he was able to get one to move appreciably. He could stay over there. Can I stay over there? No, this is for you. But we have power over here. That's what the problem is there. Here's a ball flicked into the onside. He's going to get some runs. He's going to run pretty close to the boundary. No, he picks it up. Does Liebird inside the boundary, and he picks up 2 more. He moves to 5 pretty quickly. 5, and he has been in some form as well. So we're waiting to see how he fares off, losing his opening partner. As we see Harrison, who has picked up a wicket in his first over, continues to bowl from the far end, comes up past the umpire, bowls to here. He was getting a live delivery that struck him on the pad. There's a loud shout for leg before, but let's see. Might have been going down. It's a leg by, yes, but it might have been going down, and down it went, and the umpire signals leg by. So 1 more to the total. He moves. No, he doesn't move. Extras move on, and I'm going to get my information straight because I'm waiting for my monitor to light up. No indication as to when this will happen. 10 for no loss. For 1. I don't know what's happening. It's hot. I could tell you my good scorers are having a go at me in the background. 10 for 1 in over number. I don't know if I'm going to get some assistance from you today, Carter. In over number 3. Harrison it is who has picked up the wicket. I'll give you some stats for him once I get my monitor up and running. I think my VGA graphics cable is not connected. Here is he. Up to the wicket and beaten outside the off stump to Reese. And Reese is going to be having a very slow start, it looks like. But good bowling by Harrison. He really looks good against the right-handed batsman. As Garibaldi Hill looks a spectacle in the background. Want to say welcome to all the folks who are joining us via our Live Islands YouTube. Once Adrian sends me the link, I'll send it out to the different groups. Here is Harrison up to the wicket. Bowl to Reese. Comes in. Bowls to Reese. Reese is getting a beauty. That one hit the seam and moved. He was pushing forward and it just deviated away off the seam and beat him outside the off stump. Harrison looks good. He looks like he's been playing cricket. He looks like he's in form. Really looks solid here, young Harrison. Not trying to bowl too fast. Trying to bowl within himself and really looking good. We saw that delivery that got rid of Grant. Really seamed and pace. And Harrison looks good. Here is he, away from the far end. Comes up and bowls to Reese. Bowls now. Reese is to the pitch a bit, but misses it again. Because what is happening, when this ball pitch, it deviates significantly. And this youngster, Harrison, seems to have picked up some skills in his bowling technique and really looking good. He looks fluent. He doesn't look hurried. He doesn't look like he's exerting too much, but really looking good when he hits the crease. So he's exploding in the crease and really looking good. Here's this youngster developing nicely as a fast bowler. I know one Fitzroy Buffon would love to watch this youngster. Comes in from the far end now. Bowls to Reese. Reese is driving to the offside. That one was fuller in length and he was able to get to the pitch of it. Nevertheless, it's 1 run off, 2 runs off that. Is it 2 runs or wide? Just a wide. Just a wide off that over. 2 runs? 2 runs and a wide. And a leg by. Right, we got that. So it's 11, I'm told. I'm 11. Are we at 11? Still at 10, okay. So 4 runs off, that would have been 6 and 4 is 10. All right, got you. So 3 overs, 10 runs, 1 wicket. That's what the Spartans are doing at this moment. Are we up and running? Am I getting some kind of...
Okay, I'm seeing... I need extended desktop. You could extend it. Actually duplicate. That's what I did. You did? Yeah. Nothing.
I have nothing yet. And there's one up here. Right. So, live on is going to continue from this the commentary box end. Really fantastic day for cricket. I'm very happy that we could get our cricket tournament started. Montserrat is somewhat ahead of the other territories within the Leeward Islands setup. We are not as burdened with the coronavirus situation, and I knock wood, and I would extend all of my get well wishes to all my friends. I know my good friend Winston Benjamin and colleague is in the hospital. I hope he gets better soon. Here's a delivery. That's a beauty. That one was short and accurate. Young Livan did get one in there, and I know some hearts must have been in their hands in the commentary box because that one was quick. It passed the grill, didn't touch anything, was well played in the end. But you know you have to always get the excitement in everything. So Livan is working up some steam. As my good technicians, they're at work, and we good. I'm going to get Carter to come in and join me soon, because her squirrel seems to have the game on, so she needs to come and do her other duties. Here is the, and he's stepping down to him, and that's not wise. It wasn't wise walking down to a fast bowler, so he must be ruffled. He's coming down the wicket to Livan, and Livan was hitting the deck. So really some dangerous stuff here. I don't know what Kristen might be thinking. He might be just worked up over the fact that Livan got one across the snotter, one of those snorters. Snorters across. I'm not seeing anything on my monitor now, but I'll get it. Livan is working up some steam. 10 for 1. We're in over number 4 before this Harrison. Well, there we go again. Still working on that monitor. It's Livan. Real steamy up here in the studio. Here is Livan up to the wicket, the ball 2, and that's wide. Bad bowling, really. Trying to hit the deck again. And a no ball, actually a no ball signal by umpire Jeff Lane. So a free hit. No ball. And it's a free hit.